Hi everyone, Dorota Palicka, international nail artist and educator here, and today I have prepared a special video for you. You can have a wee look what we are going to create, those extreme stiletto nails with the structure and also with the design as well. Have a wee close up to them. Yeah, that's those amazing design which we will create today. And please hit the share button for me on this video, as I have put lots of heart into creating it, and I hope you will really like it. If you're new in here, don't forget to subscribe, as there is lots of tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturday. Let's start. You can look again on those beautiful set of the nails, and that's what we are going to create today. Something a little bit more extreme, and I hope you really guys enjoyed it. So I've got my thumb, and I need to remove any shine from it. I have removed some extensions, so there is a tiny bit of the gel left on it. I'm just going to smooth it out, create scratches, and then we can start sculpting those beautiful stiletto nails with the amazing design. Shorten the free edge. With the corner of the file, I'm just reaching the places around the cuticles. Remove the dust and then apply the forms. So the forms which we are going to use today, they are Crystal Paluti forms, and I'm going to trim it because I don't want to do a full length. Imagine, I have actually done some nails this length, but not today. Today we are going to go much shorter, which is still decent length. So I'm just going to pull that out. And place it on the back. Dehydrate my nail plate. Open the form. And I need to cut it a little bit. So I'm going to quickly check my thumb size, and I know I need to cut it there. And there, in order to be able to pinch nicely. And then bend this form. So roll it in between the fingers. I actually find it using the spatula in the middle is really helpful. And then once I'm happy, I can start placing it underneath of my nail. Straight away I can see it. I need to trim the form even more. So I'm just going to cut out the entire row. Otherwise it's not going to fit in my nail. This is better. And then I can trim it. And place under nail. Like I have to pick up the middle of the form, to go into the middle of the nail. And then once I'm happy, I can start closing the form. I do really take my time because the way I place the form, that's the shape I'm gonna get. So I'm closing the form completely up to the letter, the number 11, because this is how long we are going to do this nail. And then once I'm happy, we can start sculpting. So I'm going to use an extra nail prep. Maybe I show you the side view as well. Wait for it to dry. Universal air bond. And a gel brush. I'm always cleaning my brush with the UV cleanser and then dry it out. Universal air bond. This is going to be a fun doing things with Fill 5 nails. But I'm going to keep them as long as possible. Obviously, I've got some clients booked in, so I will see how I get on. I have been working with Dustland even longer nails before. We'll see. Okay, so pick up a first scoop of the product. Remove the excess and work through the entire nail plate. You want to make sure you've got product everywhere. Okay, so it's nicely applied to the nail plate, and then pick up large scoop of the product again. Apply it where the nail plate join with the form. Gosh, thumb is so big that I will have to pick up a few scoops of the product. And then we are going to work out through the end of the form. Not end of the form, the desired length, which is up to 10.5, almost 11. Actually, I'm going to do it 11. Pick up another scoop of the product and do one side. You really want to take your time with the product application, because ideally you don't want to file too much on those nails. So another scoop. Right to the end. And then give it a cure. We are going to cure this nail for 30 seconds, and then after 30 seconds we will pinch it as well, just to get this really nice and slender look. The Faber gel cures in 60 seconds, so 30 seconds is just a perfect timing. And actually the color we are going to we use it for this nail is a perfect rose one, so that's our fiber gels, and I'm actually chuffed for them. They're so awesome. Before I pinch it, I check it because obviously because of the length of the form, I want to make sure the nails are cured enough. Because if you start pinching the product which isn't cured enough, it will lift. Actually, what I'm going to do is maybe I will use even 2 pinching clamps. I've got 1. No, 1 will do. And then give it a cure. So I'm going to cure the rest 30 seconds and then I can move on into the second coat. Okay, couple seconds longer. And then we can remove the pinching clamp and build up the structure. So again, small scoop of the product, applied everywhere. Right to the end. Had too much inhibition layer when I was pinching, and you can see it, guys, I got those wee bits and pieces. That's because the nail wasn't cured enough. That's why I was actually playing so long before I released the clamp, because I could feel it, the product being, it was cured but still too flexible. And that's the problem. Even if we sometimes keep the timing, because of the length of the form, the hand doesn't fit in the lamp properly. Okay, pick up a scoop of the product, like the biggest one you can get, and then build up the apex. Gain more to the middle and the spine of the nail. Smooth it out. And then give it a cure. Okay, once it's cured, we are going to check for any imperfections and add more product. So I will file this place, no bother. Just a nice and thin layer. And I definitely missed some product on this side a little bit, so just add this in. A little bit more in the middle. This is so annoying. That's it. And then give it a final cure, and then we can shape it. Okay, that's it, almost cured. So let's close all the stuff so we can file. Pull the form down. Clean it with the UV cleanser. Look at those pinched nail. So nice. I'm going to clean it again because it's obviously such a long nail that I want to make sure we get rid of all the inhibition layer. And now I can start shaping it. So obviously we have to fix this first. And you can see it on the places where I've got too much product and not enough, I need to file that. So nice pointy shape. Okay, one side done. Same on the other side. I'm always trying to file kind of the same, because if you've got your filing technique, things looks much better. And by filing always the sides, like the nails always looks much better. I'm checking if they go the same, and I can see it, I've got too low on here. Blend everything around the cuticle area. And this way we will also file away this place where we have touched it with the pinching clamp when the product still had too much inhibition layer. Okay, you can see it already looks much better. And then the entire nail. So by filing like this, we are touching the entire surface of the nail to make it nice and smooth. I don't want to touch too much on the apex. Clean from dust, and we are actually almost done, to be honest. I've got some wee dent in here. So more filing. I think this is the nicest thumbnail I had in ages. Do you like to guys play with those extreme shapes when you've got some extra time? I actually enjoy it, and I think playing with those extreme shapes when I had some spare time, when I started doing nails, make the biggest improvement in my salon work. Because if you can do it, those extreme stuff, then those easy stuff kind of become, not easy, those kind of everyday stuff becomes much easier. So I definitely encourage you to doing those kind of extreme looks. I know they are not practical, but you could take part in competitions, you could use it to portfolio your work, or you could send it to the magazines as well. It's a really nice way to improve your skills. Okay, with the buffer, I'm just smoothing everything out, and basically that's my beautiful nail ready for the chrome application after I clean all this mess. Okay, so you can see it, how nice it is after buffing. Really beautiful. I show you from underneath as well. I quite like those looks from underneath, like, you know, when it's deeply painted and so nice. So yeah, I'm going to clean this mess and then come back to you for the design part. Okay, that's it all nicely clean. So blue scrub, clean it well. And then we are going to apply the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. And I will show you the design. When applying the top coat for the chrome, make sure you do apply it kind of nice and evenly, because any imperfections are going to really badly show in a chrome. So sorry, I'm going to be fussy. Actually, I have picked up the old top coat. So I'm making sure I have no bits and pieces of the dust. And then also check how the light is reflecting. On this nail. And then once I'm happy, almost, I'm never happy. Sorry, guys. Once I'm happy, I'm going to give it a cure, and it is going to be a 60 seconds cure. Normally I would cure it 30 seconds, but because they are so long, maybe I will go in the middle. So 42 seconds cure, and then we will use this beautiful chrome in a pen to wrap this in. And when my nail is cured, I'm going to prepare the French gel. Just a scoop of it on my mixing palette to save the time. Then put it on the side so the dust doesn't get it. And then we are going to wrap this chrome in. So beautiful gold color, like a pale gold. Really, really nice. Dip in another scoop. And then once you're happy and the chrome is everywhere, we are going to use the finger just to remove the excess of the powder. Like, I don't like when there is excess of the powder because it's showing up as a grainy look. So I'm just using my finger to buff it up, any excess. Straight away into the crystals application. And for the crystals application, we are going to use the base gel. So I'm just picking up a scoop of the base gel. And some crystals. So I'm going to put 5 of the large ones. Give it 2 seconds freeze. 1, 2, just so they don't run. Another scoop of the base. And then we are going to put some small one. and then freeze it. In the meantime, I'm going to search for some caviar beads and rose gold. And we are going to put this caviar beads on. Thank you, cameraman. He's trying to be so helpful and searching for caviar beads with me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just place those caviar beads. I'm trying to be very careful because the chrome is not top coated yet. And then cure it. I'm going to cure it only for 10 seconds, apply the top coat, and then we can do the design. So all this goes on side, top coat. This looks so pretty, so beautiful. And you know what, guys? The worst part about it is that I will work with them only for a few days. And then I will probably change this design into something else, which is a shame. But at least I will record probably another video for you with a different design. Again, I'm fussy about the top coat application. And then when I'm happy, give it a cure. It has to be a 60 seconds cure this time. So I will just quickly put some products on the sides and prepare my brushes. So close this out. Also, I will give you the links in the descriptions of this video. I will give you, oh gosh, in the descriptions on the videos, I will give you links to the products and the stuff I have used. So I've got the D-liner brush here as well, and we are going to use it for the swirly parts. So a couple seconds longer. I need to make sure it is cured properly. And then we are going to paint a beautiful lace design. So I'm starting with a couple of the swirls. I'm using the D-liner brush. Sorry, we'll be checking how the camera adds it. That's better. Chrome is so shiny that the light reflects really bad in it. I will try to keep it at the good angle for you guys so you can see it what I'm painting. So I'm just painting swirly bits. I don't want to cover the entire nail, just some parts. And you can really do them random. They cannot be thin because we are going to paint a lace look, so if you make them too thin, they will disappear. And then I need something more here in this part there. So one more swirl. And one. No, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. So now I'm going to swap for my liner brush, which is not damaged. This one is really perfectly worked out to my hand, and I'm kind of picking up a tiny amount of the product ever, dragging it so I can create a really fine lines. And what we are going to do it is paint those thin lines. Using the product which we pick up from the swirls. Sorry, I'm also watching how the camera is catching it. When you're dragging the product, make sure you don't drag too much. Really extremely slim lines. And you can see it, I'm starting outside the swirls because I want to have those lacy look. Okay, so we have created like this. And now we are going to go this way. So again, small amount of the product. And those extremely thin lines. I actually really love this design. I will be also preparing some wedding style training for you guys as well. It will be available on our website once I find some time, because it have been requested. You can also check it as well because I've got some one-stroke training. I am planning to do some 3D nail art as well. So like lots of different trainings for you. Okay, put a couple of the dots. And this way we've got beautiful lace, which we are going to sprinkle with the snow effect. That's some white glitter with some acrylic powder, which looks awesome. Tap it to remove the excess, and then we are going to give it a 60 seconds cure. And I can show you the final look of this beautiful set. You have to hit the share button for me, pretty please. I wish one of the videos got like quite a lot of views, and I don't mind if it would be this one because I feel like this set of the nails is so pretty and so beautiful. And it's slightly different stuff, you know. It isn't kind of a boring salon nails. It is more extreme look, so a couple seconds longer and then I can show you the full beauty of this set. Okay, I didn't cure it 60 seconds, but hey ho. So I'm just removing the excess of the pigment, excess of the sugar, and you can see it. So we have created this beautiful thumbnail. So nice. And then that's the full. See, even camera cannot, I can't twist it different way. Even camera cannot catch it. So this looks nice like this. Oh gosh, I will show you this one. There we are, and zoom in as well. Really pretty. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm sending you lots of glittery hugs and bye for now.